Hello, my name's Dean. I'm a builder. I've been in the building trade for 40 years, so I'd just like to show you what it's like to build a single story extension. So you can see the site is quite tight here. We're limited for space, but it'll give you a good insight how to construct and what the regulations are to do this. When you dig out the foundation, just be careful of surfaces which come into the property. They normally come in the same area, so just be aware of that. You dig down now for the foundation, 600mm wide, and go down to a depth of about 1 metre. That is a normal depth for whether it's single story or 2-story extension. This gives you a really good idea of how you've got to dig out and why you've got to dig out, as more importantly. Once you're down to that depth, make sure everything's level, squared off, remove all the soil and give yourself good access, ready for the concrete to go into the foundation. We've now put the concrete into the foundation. We've trench filled it, which means basically we've filled up the foundation full of concrete. This is a single story or 2-story, it's a normal process. But I like to do that. I think it's best to do it that way. It's far easier when laying the bricks. There we can see we've got a couple of course of bricks up now. The blue bricks are the damp proof course. 2 skins of brickwork, internal, external, with a 100mm cavity. What we've had to do here, we've had to put some air bricks in because the existing property is a suspended floor, which means we need to carry on the ventilation under the existing floor. So we've just carried on the ventilation and put some ducting in, and we'll carry that underneath the concrete. We've got wall starters there which are used basically against the existing property to tie in the new extension. So we're all ready now, really, to prepare the floor, ready to put the floor down. So you can see what we've done. We've actually already put the roadstone down, we've whacked that down and then blind it with sand and put a 12,000 gauge DPM damp proof membrane. On top of that we've got the 100mm insulation with a 25mm insulation around the perimeter. That's there ready to go for the concrete to be poured in. We can see now I've got the concrete in. What I had to do to start off with is go inside the existing property and drill a small hole through of the existing floor level. That then gave me a height which I could work everything from to make sure that when I put the concrete down it will match the existing floor level. As you can see, nice and flat, all ready to go. Now we'll start to put the brickwork up. We've used 73mm bricks, which are going to match this particular property that the extension's going to. I've built up the outside first. We've put tie wires through, which are those metal things which go through to tie in the outside and inner leaf of brickwork. Between that we put the 100mm cavity insulation down. I hope you enjoyed this. Any questions, please feel free to send a comment, and I look forward to seeing you next